Hey guys, what's up? So you guys just hit level 5, or you're about to hit level 5, you're level 4 or something, and you want some insight and guidelines or suggestions on which professions to pick up once you're there. So that's why I'm making this video, guys. Vanilla WoW Beginner's Guide, Professions. Let's get right into it. So professions in vanilla, a few things before we start. Professions are not as important in vanilla as in TBC, just to note. Only some professions are required, quote unquote. What I mean by that is that some professions are required in rating or class specific, or not really class specific, but for example, if you're a clothy, you're probably going to want tailoring. So only some professions are required, and we'll get into that soon. Farming in vanilla is most likely the more efficient way to make gold if you're a gold maker, but some professions can still make a lot of gold, of course. Excuse me. Professions to get while leveling? Well, you got two options, right? Get a crafting profession and a gathering profession, which is usually the case, or you can get two gathering professions. If you choose option 1, you might end up abandoning the gathering profession to pick up another crafting profession later on, and that's okay. Option 2 is quite simple though. You pick up two gathering professions to maximize income in the early stages of the game, but you will most likely drop one of these later on. Secondary and primary professions, right? We got 3 secondary professions that we will talk about in this video: cooking, first aid, and fishing. 9 total primary professions that we'll talk about later, of course. You can learn all of the secondary professions, but you can only have up to 2 primary professions at a time. So, first aid, the must-have secondary profession. Alright, guys, first aid is a must and is usable in all scenarios. Very good in world PvP, of course, duels and BGs because of bandages. Very useful in leveling because of bandages. It is even a great profession to have in raiding and PvE scenarios because of bandages, guys. Bandages are so good. They will help you out in every single situation in the game, okay? Healer has downtime / mana issues. Want to reduce the stress on the healers? Use some bandages, okay? If you don't have first aid, you're doing something wrong, so start leveling. One thing to add is that undead characters don't need first aid as much as others because of their racial cannibalize. Engineering. Now this is a must-have primary profession for players that want to mainly participate in PvP scenarios. You get to make trinkets, gadgets, and even stun grenades that give you an extra ranged crowd control, CC, which is crazy for PvP. That will determine a lot of the fights, of course. Usually paired with a gathering profession to even it out. Tailoring, the must-have for clothies. This is a great profession for clothies, guys. You can make decent gear while leveling, and later on you can craft some pretty powerful gear, honestly. There are even some best in slot items, BIS items, that you can get from it, like the Warlock's Bloodvine set pieces, which I believe are best in slot until Naxxramas. Correct me if I'm wrong. You won't make a ton of gold, but you can make decent gold by crafting bags, etc. Usually paired with a gathering profession while leveling, but the gathering profession might be swapped out for enchanting later on, and we will talk about enchanting right now. Enchanting is a risky one, guys. It has the potential to make insane amounts of gold, but you're going to have to work for it, guys. It takes a lot of time, effort, and gold to level enchanting. However, if you do get your hands on a good enchant recipe, your guys are going to make a lot of gold, just by tips alone even. You guys are going to be banking if you get your hands on one of those. So usually paired with tailoring, and it's most of the time replaces a gathering profession late game. This is because you want to level with a gathering profession, make gold, and then once you're comfortable, swap it out for enchanting and start leveling it up. Alright, so Herbalism is a gathering profession, right? In my opinion, it makes the most money out of all the gathering professions because of black lotuses, etc. It's usually paired with tailoring and alchemy. It's a good gathering profession to pick up for people that want to start with tailoring X and then move on into tailoring enchanting later on. Also good because it can track down those damn doom weeds in the undead starting zone, guys. I fucking hate that quest, but you guys can get the doom weeds with this one. Alchemy. Usually paired with Herbalism to maximize efficiency while leveling. In my opinion, Alchemy Herbalism is the most efficient moneymaker professions-wise. If you get your hands on some flask recipes, you're going to be making a lot of gold, guys, because the raiders and raiders are going to want these. So you're going to be making a lot of gold. Why is it efficient while leveling? Well, it's efficient while leveling paired with Herbalism because you're going to be gathering herbs, right, while doing quests, etc. And you're going to be leveling alchemy at the same time with your flasks in your inventory. It's going to be very efficient to level. Mining, right? Gathering profession, usually paired with blacksmithing, of course. Great professions, by the way, for male plate classes. Make some pretty good money, especially early on. Not going to lie. Copper ore early on, pretty good money. One thing to note is that if you take mining on a high population server, be aware, guys, that it's going to be a constant battle over the nodes, and it might not be as efficient if you're playing on a high populated server like Elysium PvP. Same thing goes for any gathering profession, to be quite honest. Herbalism, mining. Blacksmithing, usually paired with mining. Great option for male plate classes, like I said. Can sharpen your weapons early on, which actually helps a lot, to be honest. Excuse me. Doesn't make crazy amounts of gold, but you can make some decent gold by crafting / selling Nightfall, etc. Which Nightfall is a really good axe for enhancement shamans and raiding. Okay, so skinning and gathering profession, of course, paired with leatherworking usually. Pretty decent pair of professions for leather classes. Even hunters in the early game before they get mail, to be honest, is pretty good. In my opinion, it's a pretty weak gathering profession though in terms of all-around gold maker. However, skinning can make some pretty decent gold off of devil sword or leather. Leatherworking, usually paired with skinning, like I said. Great to have paired with skinning while leveling as a leather class because you can make some decent gear, etc. Does not make a lot of gold in my opinion, but you can make some good gold by crafting devil sword set pieces. So that synergizes well with skinning, getting the devil sword leather, and making the pieces for the set. And the two secondaries I forgot to mention, guys. Fishing and cooking. Let's start with fishing up at the top. Doesn't make a lot of gold, but some fish actually sell very well. Cooking, not that much gold to be made in my opinion, but keep in mind that some of the food that you make is used for raid consumables, so that's really useful. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, guys. This has been my Professions Guide, Vanilla WoW Beginner's Guide series. If you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe for more vanilla content and guides in the future. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Hope this helped you. If it helped you in any way, comment down below. Tell me what if you liked it, if you didn't. And I'll see you guys later, guys. Thanks for watching.